Now, summer is coming. You may not believe that, given the weather. 1 minute summer's here, 1 minute it isn't. Although some women may be attempting to watch what they eat or go to the gym for the first time in anticipation of the holidays, men as well. But let's face it, for some of us, it just doesn't happen. No big deal. Or is it? Research has found that every day, almost 90% of women are racked with guilt after they've had something to eat or drink. It is called calorie guilt. It's a staggering number of women that suffer from it. So what's going on? Joining us now, Ashley James, who has been tackling body image misconceptions on her Instagram account and is launching a new campaign to tackle this as she joins us now. Good morning.
Good morning.
Calorie guilt, I definitely suffer from it, especially in the build-up to summer. You have a bit of a splurge and then you think, I really wish I hadn't eaten that. Is it a problem?
I think it is a problem, and you know, it's interesting because the research by Slim Wine, it says 66% of women enjoy the greater things in life and then they feel guilty about it twice a day. And I just think it's so sad that we're made to feel guilty and that we can't enjoy the things that we do like. And I kind of feel lucky now that I've got to a stage where I don't feel guilty, and I think the digital world does put a lot of pressure on women and men, and I think that's why I'm trying to show people that it's okay to have flaws and it's okay to love your flaws. And I think actually a lot of feeling good comes from confidence.
It's interesting, isn't it? The Instagram generation are guilty of feeling insecure after they look at social media, because what you see on social media isn't a representation of real bodies. And you've been really good at showing, for example, I think we can see a picture here that you've taken at home, and you look absolutely stunning, and everyone will go, wow, you are beach body ready. But then 10 minutes later, you posted this. You still look fantastic. But that's very different to the image we saw before. So how important is it for you that people who are these influencers on Instagram get real?
I think it's so important, and I can't even imagine what it must be like growing up as a teenager now, because I found it was hard enough when I was growing up. And it is just so interesting, isn't it, that I could do this pose where I look beach body ready.
It's the right angle, the right lighting, breathing in.
I'll sit back down on the sofa with my pizza looking at other people on Instagram with their bodies thinking, oh, I wish I had their body. And actually I decided to do that picture because so many people were like, body goals, oh my God, I wish I had your body. And I just wanted to show, I have cellulite, stretch marks, everything, just like every other woman. And yeah, I just think we should enjoy the finer things in life and stop striving for perfection.
Do you think there's a backlash? Because I've noticed a lot of social media accounts, Jamila Jamil, as well, the presenter and actress, has started up an Instagram account that is about real women and saying, this is what we worry about, this is what we look like. So do you think the tide is turning slightly?
Yeah, I think, I mean, I love Jamila Jamil's I Weigh campaign. I think it's brilliant. And even, you know, this Slim Wine campaign that I'm doing.
And you've started Zero Squad. What's that?
Exactly. So that's just about encouraging people to feel less guilty and to enjoy, have a glass of wine, have the pizza, have the pasta.
Zero worries.
Exactly. Zero guilt. And
there you are. This is after pasta, presumably.
Yeah, that was...
And that's, to be fair, that's everyone on holiday, just sitting back, relaxing. Not all of us are breathing in when we're lying on the beach. And particularly with celebrities, newspapers tend to go quite hard on celebrities if they catch them unawares on the beach, just looking like the rest of us. Do you think that's a real problem? We were talking today about it's not just women under this scrutiny, it's men as well. Russell Crowe in the paper being fat shamed today, you know, from being his gladiator physique to being a normal 50-something-year-old man.
I think it is a real problem, and not only for that poor celebrity that is in question. Imagine waking up and you already have nerves like everyone else about getting into your bikini, and then suddenly you're fat shamed all over national or international press. But also, none of us look perfect all the time, and I think you have to make a decision and decide do I want to keep feeling guilty every single day, or do I just say enough's enough? And I think that's why it's such a nice movement to see this change on social media.
And is it important to take a break from social media as well? Because I'm guilty of it. I dread to think how many times a day I check it. Is it important to just sort of take yourself out of that world for, you know, even a couple of hours a day?
Absolutely. And I think, you know, when I was actually in the Celebrity Big Brother house, that's one of the things I loved the most, not having a phone. It kind of took me back to this nostalgic childhood era. But I think, especially for me, if my mental health's bad, I stay off social media, because it is this kind of comparison culture. And yeah, I think, you know, put up the things that you enjoy and love yourself for your flaws and enjoy good things in life.
OK, I'm definitely in the zero squad today and going forward.
Yes.
Ashley, thank you for coming in to
Thank
talk to us.
you.
Ashley James. We're going to hand over to Jackie now. You're definitely in the zero squad, Jackie. Everything you post on social media is real.
It is real, but I do have that guilt thing about food. It's a shame, isn't it? You should be able to enjoy yourself.